which makes reading, holding a book, or turning a page difficult or impossible. The content is copyrighted by the respective publishers. For more information, please visit us on the web at nfradioreading.org. Hi, this is Nick, and for the next few minutes, I'll be reading from the day's newspaper comics in the Niagara Frontier Radio Reading Service. We begin, as always, on this Thursday, April 16th, 2026, with Hi and Lois. Hi, says his computer. AI is useful for certain things. Like what, says Lois. Ditto wants to know why the sky is blue. Zitz, Jeremy says to his father. Dad, the light in the hallway isn't working. Yeah, that switch needs to be replaced. Oh, wow. So are we selling the house? Blondie. Dagwood sitting on a bench next to a gentleman. I can't believe it's spring already. I know. In the spring, a young man's fancy lightly turns to thoughts of love. Well, that is the other guy. In spring, a young man's fancy lightly turns to thoughts of love, especially for the new baseball season. Beetle Bailey, Sarge, leaps up in the air, whomps down, waking up Beetle out of his bed. What was that? A jump start. Hagar the Horrible. Hagar's daughter's Pettiger Polly. Bob, do you know how to attach a feed bag? No, but you could teach me. Think of all the dishes I wouldn't need to wash, as she thinks of Hagar, as Hagar walks by carrying plates and plates of food. Break of day. We see a bird in a bird feeder and another on a sprinkler. As the one on the sprinkler goes, this is way more fun. Family circus. Billy says to Mom as she's leaving. And if you're on the jury for Daddy's parking ticket case, are you voting guilty or not guilty? And Barney Google and Snuffy Smith. Louise says, Barney says, this painting's going to be a lot looser than I'm used to. But by golly, it's definitely a masterpiece. As he's holding little Tater, who's doing the painting. You've been listening to a reading of the day's newspaper comics in the Niagara Frontier Radio Reading Service. Thanks for listening.